So today, Thursday, September 6th, I had my first class of abnormal psych. And it was a pretty standard first class. We went over the class competencies, the class goals, how the class was structured, the grading rubric, and all of the standard fare that you do on a first day of class. But seeing as my class is a 3-hour class, the second half of the class we spent talking about the first chapter of the primary textbook, which a lot of us didn't have because the bookstore at my college, as I've said in previous videos, is run by fucking idiots. And there's some weird conflict that they won't have the book. They keep trying to have it sent to the bookstore, but it's not jiving or whatever. So I have to ask my mom to borrow some money so I can get it cheap online and have it delivered to the house. But, I mean, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is we got into a topic which I should have spoke out about, but I didn't in the class because I felt pressured not to. And the teacher, I do believe, brought up the topic of female genital mutilation in North Africa. And we were talking about norms and what's normal and cultural relativism and things like that. And we got on the topic of the female genital mutilation. And I think it was also the teacher that brought up, well, some people think this is like a female circumcision, and there's a resounding like no throughout the entire class. And I think differently, but I didn't bring it up because I was going to be fucking outnumbered, and I feel like a coward for not speaking out, and I am a coward for not speaking out because it's a college classroom. I shouldn't be afraid to speak my mind. And the impression I got is that people don't think that circumcision is genital mutilation, when it is. Male genital mutilation is just as traumatic as female genital mutilation. And they both try to accomplish the same fucking thing. They both try to limit the sensitivity of the reproductive organs of either gender. And for the people who think that circumcision is so fucking different than female genital mutilation, they're not being honest with themselves. Because it is a genital mutilation. It is a surgery that is performed on babies, the innocent of the most innocent of beings. And people don't seem to think it's such a bad thing, even though you lose a lot of sensitivity when circumcision is performed, and I'm luckily not circumcised. And I don't plan on getting circumcised. If someone wants me to get circumcised and we're dating, bye-bye. I'm not doing that for you. It fucks with your sensitivity, and it could just fuck with your entire system. And I mean, I am completely against female genital mutilation. Let's just get that out in the open. I am against it. I'm against it so much that it's hard to fucking explain how against it I am. Like, it is barbaric, it is evil. But I'm also against circumcision, because there's no real reason to do circumcision. Circumcision is something that should be done when the person who's getting it done is conscious enough to make that choice. And I mean, it's more a religious right than anything else, and there's been false claims about cleanliness and other stupid fucking shit, and I mean, those things have been debunked by doctors and actual facts. And I mean, I feel like a coward, and I should feel like a coward for not speaking out when this topic came up, because I do think differently. And I mean, we were talking about norms, and I should have brought up I should have, and I hate myself for not doing that. But I just felt pressured not to. Like, I sort of had like the entire class just fucking, I could feel them just staring at me if I said anything. And I shouldn't have given a shit. I mean, I've said some pretty inflammatory things on YouTube, for fuck's sakes, and I'm gonna let some fucking people in real life get to me? Fucking Christ. But if this topic gets brought up again in class, I will speak out. I will speak out, and I will speak my mind. And I had a perfect opportunity because we were talking about normal. What's normal in one situation is not normal in another country. Stuff like that. And I could have said, well, circumcision is completely normal in our society, but it is just as fucked up as female genital mutilation. Because you're fucking with a child's genital area. In both situations, you're fucking with kids' genitalia, and people don't seem to want to admit that. They want to sort of hold on to their bullshit, and it fucking pisses me off. But if it comes up again, I will talk about it, and maybe I will be the one who spurred that kind of debate. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out there because it's been running in my fucking head. So, peace out.